Hey everybody, welcome back to Heels and Hormones. So today's vlog I'm going to be showing you a very exciting Christmas present I got this year, which is the Aluxe brush range by Rosie Connolly. Let's have a little quick look inside. They are absolutely gorgeous, a really nice soft grey. There's 5 in total. You have a flat style kabuki, we have the fan highlighter brush. This one's great for like blusher and stuff. It's just an angled contour brush. Then we have a fluffy eyeshadow brush and a more tapered like eyeshadow or concealer brush, whatever you want to use it for. I thought I would use these to do my makeup today, just so I can kind of show you their ability. I have not used these yet, so it will definitely be a good test to see how they work, and I'll let you know as I'm going along. I'm going to go in with my primer. I'm going to use an illuminating one today. So when it comes to foundation, I'm going to be using this gorgeous one I've been using for a while. It's the number 7. I'm going to go in with the A1 from Aluxe, and it's a gorgeous stippling brush. That's how I'm going to apply my foundation. I've just dabbed on the back of my hand. I'm really impressed so far. These brushes are really velvety. Feels amazing on the skin. You can see this is super natural finish, which I really like. I'm kind of sad that I've made it all orange now. Just by the way, I was warm ivory in this foundation. Now I definitely need some concealer. You can see I've got dark circles under my eyes, I have a spot on my nose here, and I've got some redness, so I'm going to use this concealer from Sephora. I'm using shade 5 Parfait in this, and I'm just going to take it straight under my eye. I'm actually going to go in with the A4 brush. It is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I'm going to see how it goes with concealer as well. It's actually blended it out really nicely. Definitely do need a little bit more product though. I really like how the tapered end can get right in under the lash line, and actually the flat base is great for tapping and pressing the product in. Next up is this healthy mix. This is in shade Apricot, and I use this brush to work it around areas that need a little bit of brightening. This is a place that people always seem to forget, is working concealer in around your nose. It naturally is a place that gets a little bit red. In England, like I do, it's always freezing. Bring that out into your smile lines as well and just brighten that area. If you use it around your lips, it'll give you a really great sharp line for lipstick later on. Next I'm going to go in with the A3 brush. This is going to just set my concealer and anywhere that I'm worried about oil. This is the Bellapierre Banana Setting Powder. The A3 brush right into the lid. Just pressing that right in. I find that using the banana powder to set under my eyes really helps with, I'm going to call them expression lines rather than wrinkles. From when you're smiling and talking, it can kind of crack your concealer underneath, so this resets it. I'm using mostly cream products today, so I'm using this Makeup Forever palette, and I'm going to go in with the contour shade first, right into my cheekbones, and back into the flat-headed kabuki. You can push the product in, and then buff all the way out. I'm also going to take it up into my hairline, into my forehead. Just going to go in with a tiny bit more product, because I want those cheekbones to pop. I'm now going to go in with the highlight. It's like a cream highlight. It's got a slight shimmer to it, but it's not like really glittery. These brushes blend like a dream. I'm going to go back in with the A3. with the blush shade. Now it does say that this is for a powder product. I'm just going to see how it gets on because I want to really put it to the test. I'm just tapping straight into the product and then onto the apples and up. Actually works really well. So when you put on your concealer, you apply it, then you set it. I always go back in later and apply a second layer of a much lighter one. So I'm going in with this Tinted Eye Brightener from Bobbi Brown. So dab in with the Beauty Blender. So you can see this eye is much more brightened than the other one. Now next up we're going to do brows. I'm using this one for the Benefit. This is the dark brown one. I've used it to death. It's always in my handbag, so it has literally no branding left on the outside. Sadly my brows are quite thin naturally, so this just helps fill them out a little bit but keeps a really natural look. Use the tip to kind of focus the areas you want the product, and then use the side of the brush to kind of comb it through. Does anybody else have one brow that just behaves so much better? This one. So kind to me. Always just does exactly what I want. And this one beats to its own drum. Now the brush that I'm most excited to try out, the A5 brush. I'm going to go in with this MAC eyeshadow. It is colour Cork. Put this all over the lid. This really warms everything up. I must say this brush is really similar to my favourite one from MAC. It's 224 from MAC. It's actually really similar and really good. I'm impressed. So now even out on this side. It's quite a light shadow, so don't worry too much about being really neat. Next is shade Wedge. It's super similar to Cork. It's a gorgeous matte brown. I'm just going to put that into the crease. I want to keep my eyes quite natural. Just buffing this into the crease just gives a little bit of depth. I'm going to take a little bit and blend it underneath as well. I'm going in with the Flawless Definition by Bare Minerals. It's an amazing mascara and I have really sensitive eyes, which I find this the best for. So there we have mascara. A lot of the time I would just leave this here. I thought since I've kept it pretty simple on the eyes, I would go a little bit crazier and add super red lip. This is Matte Me by Sleek. I've featured this on my blog before. I find some matte lipsticks really drying. This one, honestly, you could wear it all day. Also a major bonus is when you take it off, it doesn't stain your lips. So you can get such a sharp line with this applicator. I can feel it setting now already. So if you're feeling a little bit daring, definitely try out these. They do have some nude colored purples and plums as well. So now again, you can leave this look here at this point, but I'm dying to try out the last brush of the set. I'm going in now with the MaryLou Manizer from the Balm. It's my all-time favourite highlighter. It really just elevates the look to a more Hollywood glamour. I have to say the Aluxe brushes have been amazing. The quality is absolutely outstanding and they really feel great on the skin. I blended everything out perfectly, so I'm definitely a fan and I'll be using them again. And that's the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and see you next time.